Yeah, this is a catfish I'm looking for. Like, I need a catfish that don't give a damn. I need a catfish that don't even care about things. Yes, they doing the most. They doing the most with how they don't care, but I need that. I need the catfish that say whatever it is, what it is, and that's that. I don't really care for those sentimental catfish episodes that make you want to fall for them and all like that, because I want to see the outrageous catfish that make you laugh and funny. And this one, she had a bit of an attitude, like she don't give a damn about his feelings and whatnot, and I appreciate that. But listen, y'all, check it. Hey, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You watching my channel, Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of MTV Catfish, Season 9, Episode 6, Christian and Chantel. Listen, y'all, this episode was funny when the catfish came at the end. Funny to the most, it was funny because her attitude towards the whole situation. So let's get into it. Christian is 23 years old. He's from Memphis, Tennessee, and he going to school from Montgomery, Alabama. He said he had a lot of turmoil, a lot of trouble and trauma in the past, like his father went in jail, and his best friend passed away. So it was a lot of things happening. So he went to school to go football, but that didn't happen because when he got to school, he got a bullet put in him, like a shot at a party. So it was not meant to be. So he go for business management. So he was on this social app. I don't they say the name of the social app. It was a social streaming app that this person went on live. So he met this girl named Chantel on live. She's 22 years old. She's from Maryland. He said at first she was like, he first saw her beauty. That's the first thing you really see. And then he said it was more beyond that. She was cool. She was funny. And she could cook. So apparently Chantel is a chef. And she makes plates. She has a business. She's a chef. So I said, that's cool. So they was in love, was supposed to be exclusive and everything, but she never showed her face on lives. On the live that he was seeing, she never showed her face. And then they talk on the phone, but it was no FaceTime and don't even see the face in live. So I said, okay, never showed your face at all. You just always talk on the phone. He said, yes. So she sent pictures and everything as well. On a social app, you had to verify yourself. Now, she said she had came at the right time because there's no jumping the hand back and forth. She came at the point that she didn't have to verify. So she was able to get in the app before that time. Otherwise, that's it. So every time he keep pushing the FaceTime button and show her face and everything, she would get upset. Then she would stop talking to him, and then after a while, she'd come back talking to him again. So I said, girl, what's going on? So sent her pitch. They sent pictures. They have been talking. And pretty much that's it. He did say after a while, when it was going anywhere, he did reach out to someone else named Cash. That Cash was also on the live as well. So he reached out to Cash, and he was asking Cash about had he been talking to Chantel, and Cash said yes. He has me talking to Chantel. He had a similar experience that she never showed her face and all the other stuff. So then he was also on the line. He said, if anybody else have seen her face, and everybody wants to say no. Did nobody know who she is? So I said, okay, she definitely is catfishing someone. It said, so the social streamer app, if she's supposed to be a chef, doesn't show anything about food or business, anything. But they have Instagram account. Instagram account shows some food, but it wasn't that much. And it says some stories. So they said stories, and looked at the story. They said the chain that she has on the pictures and the stories didn't resembles like a Chantel. No L at the end, no CH at the beginning. It seemed like it was a J. It's like that. So I said, okay. So they was investigating, and then Neve and Kamie also had to verify themselves in the app so they could try to catch her or lock her down, find her, and they said Eve was too old. I said no. And they said Eve was too old, and she didn't want to connect nobody in a certain age bracket, so Eve couldn't see her. But Kamie created hers, black the crack L. Shine fine like a diamond. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. And she was able to connect to seeing Chantel profile. So that's that. Then they checked the photos, and the third photo made a hit to a girl named Joanna Instagram. Like, it was a very famous account. That person is a chef, and so they messaged her, but I don't guess she got any messages back, and just like to know that somebody was using her pictures. But they said it could still be Joanna creating an alter ego, and she didn't want to show her face and be someone else and promote her business. She could do that, but it's a very small chance that could happen. But that could be a possibility. So they did a phone search, and they had like a 240 number, and that wasn't. Yeah, 240 number was a family number, but and they gave it on hits. So they talked to Cash. And Cash told her to say, yes, she was talking everything, but she was talking about her business and buying plates because she said she shipped plates. I said, shipping plates? Who's shipping plates? I have to know. Nobody's shipping no food around here. Or you thinking Hello Fresh? Or you Blue Apron? Or you Pleated? Or you Home Chef? Or you Factor? They understand when you do that. Then you got to put it in a box. You got to put the ice in the bag and a box, and you ship it that way. Or you working for them? If you're not working for them, they know the way you be shipping plates. Or you coming down to the areas and selling food. Because they are people who do travel. They have like a food truck and everything. They travel around and they sell food in the area because, it's business. I guess it's one like famous soul food person in New Jersey. That's that place. And I would love to even have some of their food, but I don't be in Jersey and it's not nowhere around. So I said, girl, you shipping places? And that's crazy. So he said he wasn't doing that, but he did got a recent number. And it was a 313 number, but I said that's a Detroit, Michigan. That's like a Michigan number. So I said, girl, you not know Beverly. So they cash out that number, and it came up to a person named Harmony. I said, nowhere near no Chantel or no Joanna, but it's Harmony. So they follow up with Christian, and he was like so bummed out because he said he never really felt love or whatever and everything. He wants to find it and everything because he went through a lot of troubles and a lot of hardship and heartache, and he wants that. And I said, to be that young, and I say, no, I'm not coming down on him. Because, at the end of the day, technology is advanced. And I don't know, a lot of people should be catfishing anyway, should be getting catfish. Because there's so much stuff out there to show us here been around. They can tell you the hits and red flags. But I'm not coming down on him because he's young and everything at 23. At some point, he had to learn from this. One thing I saw him, he was like 30 or 40s or 50 years old. I said, what are we doing here? The wisdom ain't kicking yet. The wiseness ain't kicking yet. No, boo, no thinking bug came on your head, but none of that. So they messaged Chantel on Instagram and reached out to her. She said, well, I don't know why he called catfish or reach out catfish, but other than that, I don't have no interest in meeting him. It's like that. So you can do that. I'm not interested. I said, just like that, I'm not interested in meeting him. So I don't know why he called you. But if you want to support my business, you can support my business. I said, not support the business. So then you say he had to play her game to get her to meet. Because like if he shut it down, then she won't meet. So okay, say, so how this business works and everything. And where will I go to? She said, well, I'm in Detroit right now. He said, okay, if I come to Detroit and get a plate, how would I go? She said, well, you need to deposit. No deposit, no food. He said, okay. All right. So how will I send this money? And he said, Cash App. She said, Cash App. He said, so what's a Cash App handle? She said the Cash App handle, and not realizing it was Harmony, and they caught her. But I say so right then and there, they really knew that she was a fake. So I was like, okay. said, girl, you can't cover your tracks. You didn't realize the Cash App is not matching to no freaking Chantel, none of that stuff. But so said that. So he sent the $75 to Cash App, you know, from the company's account. Sent the $75 Cash App to over there, and they're gonna go to Detroit. This is the first time Christian's flying on a plane. I said, listen, man, I am 38 years old, and I have never flew on a plane yet myself. Now, it may change this year if everything plans go well. We'll go to the Miami, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know yet. So that's that. So they're going to go downtown. They're going to go to Detroit and get their plate. So after that, she said, oh, well, I can't make it to downtown area. I can't make it to downtown area. So they gave her a location they could meet up there. That's convenient. So they went there. She said, well, I want to meet you and Kamie. I know when I meet Christian. I said, girl, you don't want to meet this guy at all. At all. So they was like, all right. She pulled up. So Neve went to go see Chantel. And Kamie and Christian would stay behind to listen to the audio so he could see if he could recognize the voice and everything. So Neve came there. She came with her 2 stacks of plates. I said, why was with this food? I said, it's food. I said, okay. She definitely came with some plates. Gave to Neve and whatnot. But then she was saying, she said her name was Micaiah, and she's a friend of Chantel. And she said, so where's Chantel? Chantel can't be, and Chantel had other orders, and she couldn't be there. I said, bull crap. And so she sent me, and she gave me a note. She read a piece of note. She said, well, they needed Kamie. I'm so sorry. It's everything. And you had to come all the way down here. But thank you for supporting my business. And everything. And Christian, I'm so sorry about you. And wasting your time. And I had no feelings for you, but you came all the way here and wasting your time and everything. So sorry. I know you reached out to Catfish, but it no need. Thank you. And you owe me $35 for food and whatnot. I said, girl, we don't freaking no. So Christian said, yo, this is her voice. This is her voice. This is her voice. And so Kamie said, no, listen, D, 311. This is her voice. Christian confirms it. So D said, yo, do you want to come in and eat some plates with me? She said, no, I don't think so. I'm all right. I think so. So Kamie and Christian came out. And I seemed like her face like lit up a little bit, or it was shocked that she seen him. For someone who's like always stone cold about business and saying she's a friend, she really has a reaction when she saw him. So it's like, girl, you lying. You are Chantel. So after a while, she was saying, no, I'm not. I'm no Chantel. I am Micaiah. I'm her friend. And I came to drop some food off and I was about to leave anyway. So I'm not staying around here. And after a while, he said, he recognized your voice. He said, this is you. And he said, I know your voice. After a while talking to you, I could hear your voice. And the syllables, tone, everything came matched. So that's your voice. She said, okay, yeah, well, yes, I'm Chantel. And she said, well, ain't no feelings. I got no feelings for you. So I don't know what to tell you. I got no feelings for you. It was no love and everything. And she just did that to promote her business. She created an account to promote her business. They said, well, the page didn't show no business or anything that you selling food and stuff like that. She said, well, that's what it was. And that was it is. And everything. When I was connecting with him before, it was business. And that's it. It was only for business. It was nothing on relationship. It was no freaking feelings. So I don't know he get all that from, but it was only for business. It was strictly business. So I was saying, so what you gonna do? He said, well, you can't reach out to me because you was supposed to send plates and everything. He said, well, you can't ship plates and everything. He said, yeah, you were going to come down. Well, you said you're going to come all the way to freaking Alabama. Especially he's a college student. He ain't going to be sending you no money. Alabama to chef it up for him, cook some meals or something. That's what you was trying to do. You was going to do all that flying for business. And you created all this. What's all this extra talking and aside for almost a year if it was just a business? If he wasn't putting up for business, move on to the next person. He said, well, I have a lot of customers in Maryland and everything. That's how I was going to go. So I was willing to go to Maryland because I had a lot of customers there. I said, girl, bye. She said no. She said at the time she had to verify. And that's that. So, you know, Christian was like pissed. He was pissed and he said he walked up and that's how he said, what's going on? So they talked to freaking Micaiah and Kamie talked to Micaiah and Dee talked to Christian. And she said, woman to woman. Kamie said, woman to woman, I see your face light up. And you cannot tell me you had nothing going on, no feelings for this guy. So can we get sit down and try to get some clarity and get some closure or something from this? She said, okay, cool. So they got all this kind of sit down. And she kept to the same thing. I created a profile in the cake business. I didn't have to verify at the time. It is what it is. I had finished for him. And that's that. But when he kept pushing it back, it was some roadblocks. I just said, forget it, whatever. And I said, oh, okay. And she said, he said, like, listen, you said all it is, but it's like you had no apology, you had no remorse. She said, well, I already apologized. When I first came in, he said, like, I apologize for having him come to reach out to you and doing all this stuff like that because there was no feelings, there was no mutual feelings with each other. I apologize for wasting his time. And he said, well, I didn't catch that. She said, well, I apologize, Chris. You feel something way about this. You came all the way down here to get someplace, and you know, and you go get some relationship with me. But it was only about business. It was only about a place. So you're not getting no place. It is what it is. So I'm sorry you came all the way down here because you wanted to have something with me, and that's not going to happen. I said, girl, what kind of apology was that? They said, okay, it's done. It is what it is. Girl, bye. We over with. I said, girl, you was very condescending. And I said, girl, that was no apology. Like, why are you this bad? So, 2 more follow-up. He said he doing him. He is focused on himself. I said, and he's a handsome guy. He's cute. He got his little shape up dude. And I said, okay, Christian, you gonna find a girl who dealing with you, but take your time and do you. And stop and don't fall for nobody or social media. If they can't show their face and they can't show up for you, just end up and move on to the next person. Because at the end of the day, if they real person, they real self, and they handsome or beautiful, whatever it is, and they confident in themselves, they will show their face. And it will be, you don't need to do all this gymnastics to try to find a person. And he said she kept blowing up his phone, and he had to block her. And that's that. So he doing his life. 2 more follow-up for Micaiah. I don't know why. She said, well, I had to block him. I said, girl, you lying because you didn't say you was blowing the phone. Now, we got realty that you blew up the phone and he had to block you. And now you say you blocked him and there's nothing going on. I said, girl, bye. I said, you lying again? You don't need to lie, girl. Worry about your plates, ship your plates, and worry about your business. Stop doing all this catfishing stuff. All right, that was my review, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how you feel about this episode. Like I said, I laughed because I was like, girl, you is stone cold. And I'll talk to you later.